This is my mask. I'm gonna love wearing this mask this winter, y'all. Yes. Never be the same. Yeah. My life around. Yeah. Ooh, lady. Okay, back to the garden. Off to the garden. They being foul. They being foul out here in these streets. Cause secondly, and I'll tell you why. But secondly, I don't know why she think it's okay to use. We got a little rain yesterday, right? So there's still a little. It's cold outside a little bit. It's a little chilly, so it didn't dissipate so fast. So there's still a little moist spot in the middle of the deck, and there'll probably be moist spots if I do any watering today, which I doubt, because again it's cool, so they're retaining water. But anyway, there's still a little deck spot of water, right, on the deck. Why does she think it's okay? Why does she think that is her drinking fountain? I'm sure there are other puddles of moisture elsewhere in this world, in this neighborhood. I don't know. I don't know why she. This is not even Robin I'm talking about. These is new little niggas. These is new niggas. They're not new to the area, but they new to feeling comfortable in my space, right? So she thinks she get a little sip of water, right? And then even as I know what y'all gonna be thinking about me, when I tell you this. See, I wasn't gonna tell you this, but because she did what they do, I'm gonna tell you. Yes, I popped her in the ass. Pop, pow! In the ass. Pop. So she moved her little tail. Wow, what the fuck? And jumped all down off into the behind the railing of the deck, okay? So I'm like, ooh, I got her. Let me go see if her ass is on fire. But I didn't get out yet because I wanted to take a sip of the coffee I made with our fancy new Keurig machine. Oh, with our fancy new K-Cup machine. You know, trying to give the supremacists no brand plugs out here in these streets. But so I took a sip of my coffee first. And as I reached for the door to crack it open, because I shoot from inside the house. Well, first of all, you could see in the first video when I cracked open the door, she didn't move. She sat there and decided she was going to finish having her sip from her fountain. And oh, by the way, ma'am, I heard about you. Did you want some? You want a sip? Do you want a sip of your water? Because they like to do that. They like to do that. When I come out like I'm threatening them, hey, get out. What you doing in my, when I come out, they finish doing what they doing and look up at me as if to offer me some of my own shit. Like that's my life. That's my life with these critters. So like I said, secondly, she getting herself a little drink of, well, she apparently think it's her fountain. And like I was saying, when I reached for the door, because I had shut the door again. When I reached for the door to go and check on her burning ass, what I would like to have thought was her burning ass, I see her pop back up from off the railing where she just fell off with her popped ass. Hop back up. Then she hopped around the little moringa planter, took a little sip of water out of the catcher on the bottom of the moringa planter. Then she hopped up onto the water catcher to get a more convenient sip. Then she decided to hop up onto the moringa planter. I don't know why I'm describing all this, because I know I'm putting a clip in right now. I mean, not in this, in this video. Not the clip in this, but the clip in the video of what she did. So, needless to say, I have my other one over here wrapped, ready for her, and I'm pretty upset. Oh, the reason why I named the first incident with her the second incident, because before she even showed up, I saw the biggest, fattest bunny run from under the deck. to be fair, it's the first time this season. So we actually have not had any bunny issues this whole season. So I guess different season, different critters, and we may as well get used to it. I hope we don't graduate to the bigger, more exotic, wilder creatures, more dangerous creatures, because I can't even. I can't even. And you know, my dilemma with our firearms, or our home firearms, not home defense. Well, that's home defense. Well, property defense versus home defense. Well, that's still home. Well, from our home defense of critters collection, because that's different from the human defense, which has real firearms and real bullets. Not that the pellets meant for the animals aren't real, but they are less fatal and more targeted as a deterrent, because the animals can be trusted to at least learn at some point to don't fuck around over here. Humans just decide who they want to fuck with, and they got to go. You got to down them motherfuckers, because they might come back. Anyway, let me go I want to pick off all the sorrel leaves, because on one plant in particular, because it's like this. And oddly enough, it's the plant that gets the most sun. So the shaded sorrel is actually still doing okay. The one that finally flowered, this one that hadn't flowered or anything before it got cold, is looking like this. So I'm gonna go scalp all the leaves off of it, and maybe a few on the other one that haven't turned yellow, because I want to save those. And as we have learned, we need to make sure those leaves are primarily dry before we finish drying them in the paper bags. And in fact, I want to put those somewhere else to finish properly drying, to further avoid a moldy situation, because I ruined a lot of tea leaves like that. This is callaloo quinoa. When that finishes drying up. But anyway, let me go out here. Should I take this? I think I shouldn't take this, because I don't expect her to be back while I'm out there. So I may just leave this inside, because my neighbors are a trip. I'm going to leave this inside. I'm going to harvest some beans, and I'm going to harvest some green beans, the last of the green beans, because I don't think they're going to do much else. The last of the green beans, I might pull that raggedy one that gives me flat beans. I don't know what kind of seed that is or where it came from. And maybe plant a few more things. I want a direct sow, but like I said, the highs are going to be in the 40s, so I don't think direct sow is going to work, so that it will have something to thrive within, because I think that soil is compacted in the raised bed. We'll worry about that next year. But anyway,